I've been playing sports since I was 4 years old, and I can tell you from personal experience that sports helped shape me in certain ways to become the man that I am today. It helped me learn about competition and that I always got to bring my best effort in everything that I do. It helped me learn about, to do things that were hard or uncomfortable and to not give up on any of that. Allowing your kids to play in youth sports is very beneficial in helping them develop different lifelong skills. Sports help promote mental and physical health as well as promotes kids to play outside more and overall be more physically active instead of staying inside and playing video games or watching TV. A lot of times, sports can help kids stay away from other outside influences such as drugs and alcohol. Overall, sports are just a very, very beneficial thing for kids. Let's go over what we're going to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about the health benefits sports bring to children. Second, we're going to talk about the different lifelong skills it teaches them. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the extra guidance it brings into kids' lives. But before we get started, much of the information I'm going to share with you today came from usmcmccs.org, the Huffington Post, and Health Fitness Revolution. Let's discuss the health benefits sports bring to kids. One of the major problems in the U.S. today is the high rates of obesity. Playing sports keeps kids very active and helps them stay lean and promotes muscle growth, all things that help the fight against obesity. Having a controlled weight leads to happier children and decreases the risk of diseases that come from being overweight, such as heart diseases and diabetes, Health Fitness Revolution says. Another big issue in America today, is mental health. One Swiss study found that adolescents who participated in sports clubs viewed their health and their body images positively. When you develop a talent and you work hard at that talent and you get good results, it feels great. When you fail and then you learn that you can bounce back, you feel even more confident in yourself because you understand that you have resilience. Another way it helps with mental health is that it relieves stress. Sports definitely relieves stress. Kids get anxiety, they get stressed out, they even go through depression just like adults do. And sports and exercise are a great way of just loosening kids up and just letting them let it all go. Playing sports helps promote a healthy lifestyle habits for when they're adults. When children are used to playing sports and being active all the time, it's easier to transition all that, that healthier lifestyle into adulthood rather than not ever being active as a kid or knowing how to be physically fit and trying to change your ways as an adult and learn that proper way to live that healthy lifestyle. Sports help kids develop different lifelong skills. Playing sports at a young age enables children to participate in social interactions and build skills such as teamwork, leadership, and responsibility as they learn to work with others to achieve a common goal, says the USMCMCCS.org. Sports allow children to sort through each other's strengths and weaknesses to decide what strategy works best for them. It promotes a healthy competition and sportsmanship. Kids will face competition throughout their entire lives. We all know that. From school to work to their personal lives, competition is a huge part of life. And kids got to learn how to work in, a competitive environment. With competition, though, also comes losing. No one likes to lose, but no one's going to win at everything they do. Sports teach kids that sometimes you work hard and you still lose, but that doesn't mean you quit. It teaches them to work even harder and bounce back and try again. Playing sports helps us learn how to respect authority and follow the rules. Kids have to respect their coach and the referees and listen to them and play by their rules and their coaching styles, even if they don't like it. It also teaches them perseverance. Athletes are constantly placed into different situations where the game plan is definitely not working or certain plays that you thought would work are not working for you and your team. And children have to learn to adapt in these types of situations, and it helps build their critical thinking skills for later on in life in their adulthood. Sports provide more guidance in kids' lives. When you're a part of a team and a league, it helps build close relationships with other people. Kids with kids, of course, but there's also a lot of adults that are usually coaching or being refs or some part of the league. Children can make lifelong friendships with kids, but with adults, they get more guidance. It gives kids the opportunity to have more positive people in their lives. They say it takes a village to raise a kid, and being part of a sports league is just another village to help raise that kid. In a study conducted by Big Brothers and Big Sisters, children are 52% less likely to skip school if they have a mentor, and 46% less likely to use drugs. There are a ton of things out there that distract these kids, but sports gives them focus and positive adults to make sure they stay on track. So, what did we learn here today? First, we learned the physical and mental health benefits sports brings to kids. Next, we learned different life skills that sports teaches kids. And then we talked about the guidance and positivity that it brings to kids' lives. I know a lot of families may not have the money or transportation or overall means to put their kids in different sports leagues. It takes a lot of time and money to put your kids in sports. It all adds up with the driving to all the practices and games and getting all the gear and equipment that they need. It's tough. It's tough for some families, but even if they're not in organized sports, with all the coaches and teams, find a way to just get them a basketball, or a football, or a baseball and a bat, or whatever, basic equipment they need for the sport that they want to play. Let them go to the local park and play a pickup game with kids there. It'll still teach them and help them in so many ways. Thank you.